Nicole Kidman, a name forever linked with the glamour of Hollywood, with performances that have captured the hearts of millions. Yet, behind that poised beauty and gentle smile lies a life full of ups and downs. Her marriage to Tom Cruise was once a major topic of media attention, but few people know that behind that breakup were secrets that have never been revealed. Let's explore the hidden corners of her life. Few people know that the marriage that once shook the entertainment industry between Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise contained countless pains, from the secrets of her haunting miscarriages to the reasons behind all those events. Born on June 20th, 1967, Nicole was the pride of the Kidman family. Her father, Dr. Anthony David Kidman, was a devoted scientist working in Washington, D.C. Her mother, Janelle Ann, was a talented woman, a nurse and an editorial assistant who supported her husband's work. From an early age, adventure seemed to flow through the veins of the Kidman family. When Nicole was just 4 years old, the family left the sun-drenched shores of tropical Hawaii and returned to Australia. The reason sounded simple, yet it marked a turning point in her young life. Her father, Dr. Anthony Kidman, had been invited to teach at the University of Technology, Sydney. So, from a little girl born on the dreamy island of Hawaii, Nicole suddenly became a student in the quiet suburb of Lane Cove, Sydney, where she began her early years in a modest public school. With her pretty appearance and innate passion for the arts, she started taking ballet lessons at a young age. And perhaps those first steps planted the seeds for a great acting career later. With the unwavering support of her family, she joined the Australian Youth Theatre and quickly discovered the joy of becoming someone else on stage, of bringing dramatic characters to life. But life wasn't always gentle with her. When her mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, teenage Nicole put everything aside to care for her family. She dropped out of school and devoted all her time to her mother until she recovered. It was her resilience and dedication during that time that shaped Nicole's strong character. After a long time of caring for her mother, she started to return and participate in plays at the Phillip Street Theatre and to passionate ballet lessons. Young Nicole soon proved herself to be a rising star of Lane Cove. Afternoons spent playing in Sydney's North Shore suburbs or attending Mass with her sister Antonia at Mary MacKillop Church are sweet memories that would stay with Nicole throughout her life. Early career, the first steps. Nicole Kidman's on-screen story began in 1983 when she was just 15 years old. It wasn't a grand movie debut, but a brief appearance in Pat Wilson's music video, Bop Girl. A random start perhaps, but one that would quietly open the door to a dazzling future. The young girl with natural beauty and fresh energy quickly attracted attention, even though it was just a fleeting image in a music video. Who could have guessed that this girl with her bright red hair would go so far in the competitive film industry? In 1983, Nicole had the opportunity to try her hand at a small role in the television series 5 Mile Creek. Not stopping there, she quickly received many invitations to participate in television and film. From there, new opportunities began to arrive. She received more offers to appear in both films and television. And though the roles were small, they marked the first steps in building her name in the Australian film industry. Movies like BMX Bandits, a thrilling bike racing story, and Bush Christmas, a classic Australian adventure film, helped Nicole prove her natural talent and screen presence. These may not have been blockbusters, but they were invaluable years when Nicole honed her craft, built her confidence, and nurtured her passion for acting. Her emotional depth began to shine through in television dramas such as A Country Practice and the 1986 miniseries Vietnam, where she showcased her growing maturity as an actress. These performances helped her break free from the image of a teenage beginner, marking the arrival of a promising new star in Australian television. By the late 1980s, Nicole appeared in productions like Emerald City, 1988, and Bangkok Hilton, 1989. Even in supporting roles, every appearance left a lasting impression. There was something magnetic about her, in her eyes, her posture, the subtle way she embodied her characters. Breakthrough and Hollywood arrival. The true turning point came in 1989 when Nicole Kidman took on the lead role in Dead Calm. In the film, she played Ray Ingram, a woman trapped at sea with a deranged killer, and this performance catapulted her into the international spotlight. Critics were full of praise. Variety wrote, "Nicole Kidman is outstanding as Ray, strong, determined, and full of vitality." Legendary critic Roger Ebert also commended the electric chemistry between Nicole and co-star Billy Zane, describing their scenes as charged with palpable tension. In 1990, she was invited to co-star with Tom Cruise in the movie Days of Thunder, a racing movie where she played Dr. Claire Lewicki, a doctor for a racer who was also his love interest. Although this movie did not achieve great success, it helped Nicole Kidman affirm her name in Hollywood and begin to enter a whole new world. The couple, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, continued to collaborate in Far and Away, 1992, an epic film about immigrant life in America in the late 19th century. But life was even more interesting and surprising. Do you know what that surprise was? The two created a strong emotional relationship on screen. Surely the combination of Tom, the charismatic Hollywood guy, and Nicole, the beautiful Australian girl, made many hearts flutter. The perfect combination of the charismatic Hollywood superstar and the elegant Australian beauty seemed like something out of a movie itself. At that time, Nicole's career was only beginning to rise, but her presence beside Tom soon turned her into the woman everyone admired. On Christmas Eve of 1990, in the quiet town of Telluride, Colorado, the two exchanged vows in an intimate and romantic wedding ceremony. Hollywood had found its golden couple. At that time, the two were truly the power couple of Hollywood, with passionate love and joy. Just a few years later, they adopted two lovely children, Isabella Jane, born in 1992, and Connor Anthony, born in 1995. The whole family lived together in Los Angeles, then moved to Australia, Colorado, and then New York. A dream life that everyone desires. Rising stardom and critical acclaim. In 1995, Nicole shone brighter than ever with her role in To Die For, playing Suzanne Stone Moretto, a woman consumed by ambition. Her performance was elegant yet chilling, earning her the first Golden Globe of her career along with 5 other prestigious awards. Who would have thought that this petite girl could transform into such a scheming character? A few years later, in 1999, Nicole caused a storm when she starred alongside her then-husband Tom Cruise in Eyes Wide Shut, the last film of legendary director Stanley Kubrick. This mysterious work not only resonated but also marked the period when Nicole transformed into a true cinema icon. Her career reached its peak in 2001 with Moulin Rouge, where Nicole played Satine, a glamorous cabaret singer whose beauty and voice mesmerized audiences around the world. The role earned her an Oscar nomination and a second Golden Globe. That same year, she took a sharp turn with the psychological horror The Others, proving that whether in glittering musicals or eerie thrillers, Nicole could do it all. But success often comes with sacrifice. During the filming of Moulin Rouge, in Australia, Nicole injured her ankle and had to withdraw from Panic Room, a project later taken over by Jodie Foster. Still, she left her subtle mark with a brief cameo over the phone, because who could resist that unforgettable, alluring voice? Then came 2003, a golden year for Nicole. Her transformation into author Virginia Woolf in The Hours was nothing short of astonishing. Wearing a prosthetic nose and adopting a completely different demeanor, she became unrecognizable, and the performance earned her the most prestigious award in cinema, the Academy Award for Best Actress. When she stood on that stage and spoke about the power of art in a chaotic world, millions were moved to tears. Unstoppable, Nicole continued her artistic journey with Dogville, The Human Stain, and Cold Mountain, 3 films of entirely different styles, yet she excelled in each one. She had truly become a fearless screen queen. Not every project was a triumph, of course. The Stepford Wives, 2004, received mixed reviews, but Nicole bounced back with Birth, a film that stirred controversy for its boldness. Despite the backlash, her performance earned her yet another Golden Globe nomination, proving once more that she never shied away from risk. In 2005, she took on both the tense political thriller The Interpreter and the lighthearted comedy Bewitched. Though critics were divided, Nicole's status as one of cinema's most adored figures remained unshaken. Beyond the big screen, she became the face of Chanel No. 5, starring in a breathtaking 3-minute commercial that earned her a record $371 million, simply for a glance, a turn, a look that left the world breathless. She also quickly climbed up the Forbes list of the 100 most powerful people in the world and became the highest-paid actress, surpassing even Julia Roberts. Personal life and moving forward. Despite Nicole's stellar career, her life wasn't always easy. And in the end, things didn't end the way fans expected. In 2001, after nearly 10 years together, she and Tom Cruise officially split. Ironically, while Nicole was 3 months pregnant, she suffered a miscarriage, and shortly after, Tom filed for divorce. Tom explained the divorce as irreconcilable differences, but no one knows exactly why, and perhaps only they can understand. In a 2006 interview, Nicole admitted that she still loved Tom even though the marriage had ended. She shared sincerely, "He's great, always great. To everyone else, he's a great character, but to me, he's just Tom, and he's lovely. I love him. I still love him." It can be seen that the feelings between them were still deep, even though the marriage could not continue. After her shocking breakup with Tom Cruise, Nicole became the center of countless love rumors. In 2003, when Nicole Kidman took part in Cold Mountain, she wasn't just acting in a masterpiece, she was stepping into the center of a whirlwind. The film became a massive success, but along with fame came the storm of rumors. Whispers spread that Nicole and her co-star Jude Law were having a secret romance, one that even shook Jude's marriage. But Nicole and Jude brushed off those rumors as easily as the wind sweeps away autumn leaves. And Nicole, being the strong woman she is, didn't stop there. She took the British press to court for fabricating stories. What did she do with the compensation money? She donated it all to a Romanian orphanage. A classy move, graceful, powerful, and full of heart. Soon after, the public found another reason to gossip. Nicole was spotted having dinner with Jim Carrey, and once again, rumors took flight. Were they dating? Nicole calmly smiled and said, "We're just good friends." Yet, the headlines kept coming. At the Oscars, her name was suddenly linked to Adrien Brody, the Oscar-winning actor known for his passionate charm. Every camera turned toward her. Every glance followed her. Nicole Kidman had become not just an actress, but a living enigma. And then destiny made its quiet entrance. In 2003, amidst all the noise, Nicole crossed paths with Lenny Kravitz, the rock legend with a soulful heart. Their love story was brief but real, a tender spark that glowed through 2004. Years later, Nicole would confess something few people knew. Before meeting her current husband, she had once been secretly engaged. To whom? No one knows. A mystery she keeps locked away, adding another layer to the fascinating story that is her life. Then came the turning point, the encounter that changed everything. January 2005, at the Australians in Film Honors in Los Angeles, Nicole met Keith Urban, the country music star with a warm voice and an even warmer heart. The connection was instant. A year later, on June 25, 2006, under the soft glow of candles at a church in Manly, Australia, they said, "I do." It wasn't just a wedding. It was the beginning of a calm, beautiful chapter in Nicole's stormy journey. After marriage, they chose peace over glamour, keeping their Sydney home but moving to Nashville, Tennessee, where life flowed more gently. Away from the flash of paparazzi, Nicole found balance between fame and family, art and simplicity. Of course, even queens have their quirks. Nicole once admitted with a shy laugh that she smokes, a habit she knows isn't the healthiest. But maybe that tiny imperfection just makes her more real, more human. Legacy now at 57, Nicole Kidman remains a symbol of timeless beauty and grace. On the red carpet, she's pure elegance. Off the stage, she's effortless and sincere, a woman who wears her confidence like couture. Beyond acting, she devotes her heart to charity work, proving that her beauty shines brightest from within, and her secret to staying radiant, a mix of yoga, healthy living, and yes, a little Hollywood magic. Today, Nicole Kidman stands tall as a woman who has it all: love, success, wisdom, and peace. The star who once walked through storms now glows brighter than ever.